वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Hello friends, welcome to Sikh History Sakhi podcast. I am Harpreet Kaur, your host. Friends, God helps us in a million ways. Yet, we are far from appreciating Him for His kindness. Each of us has probably experienced a situation where we were saved by a seemingly little detail, such as a last minute decision from a big disaster. So, friends, be thankful for where you are right now and how far you have come. Moving back, in the last episode, we discussed that Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Pai Mardana Ji stayed in Mutton for a while, making the Pandits understand that the false practices are leading them astray from the path of truth, that Almighty is always close. Now, Guruji and Pai Mardana ji travelled further and arrived in Sialkot. Sialkot, now in Pakistan, is known as the football manufacturing capital of the world, since it makes over 70% of all footballs worldwide. Also, it is part of the so called Golden Triangle of export oriented manufacturing hubs. It is a prime example of a tiny Pakistani city that has grown into a world class manufacturing hub thanks to its reputation for encouraging entrepreneurship and a thriving economic environment. Moreover, Sialkot is also the birthplace of Pakistan's national poet, that is Muhammad Iqbal. Now, when Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Pai Mardana Ji arrived in Sialkot, they realized that this city was in grip of terror. When Pai Mardana ji asked around for such fear-instilled atmosphere of the city, a person told them that this city has gained the anger of a great peer, and he had vowed that this city will be destroyed in 40 days with his powers. Friends, now let me tell you the story of what actually happened to this city. A great fakir called Pir Hamza Ghaus resided in the city of Sialkot. Through great penances, meditation, he got possession of great powers and could do miracles and more. The people of this city respected him and came to him for blessings and to fulfill their wishes. As such, a childless Hindu Khatri approached Pir Hamza and requested him to plead on his behalf and provide him with the gift of a son. The merciful Pir blessed the Khatri and said that he would be blessed with sons. However, on one condition, that Khatri will give his firstborn child to the Pir. Out of desperation for a child, the Khatri agreed happily. Days passed and the Khatri was blessed with children. Two sons, as said by the Pir Hamza. However, finally having children, the Khatri couldn't keep his promise to the Pir. And when the Pir came to Khatri's house asking for the child, The Khatri begged him to take money instead. He even promised to weigh his child and deliver the weight in silver or gold in exchange for the child. But Pir Hamza was fixed that he wanted his promise fulfilled and nothing else. The Khatri rejected that and didn't want to give up on his child. Pir Hamza Ghaus got extremely angry. He felt disrespected and wanted revenge, not only from Khatri but from the whole city because it housed a promise breaker. He told his disciples that he would perform a chilla, that is 40-day fasting in meditation, focusing his mind all the time to bring destruction upon this city and its inhabitants. Therefore, he went inside a small building with a dome over it. Closing the door from the inside, he instructed his followers not to disturb him or allow him to be disturbed in any way. He said he would return only when he had his wishes granted. The word of the feared fakir's decision spread like wildfire across the city. The people were in great pain since they had reason to think and fear that the Pir indeed has the ability to destroy the city. Most of them began to fast and worship to their respective gods. However, there appeared to be no effect. A group of people even marched to the door of Pir and wept loudly for mercy. But the Pir remained unaffected. Now, coming back to the present. With Guruji's arrival, the threatened, scared hearts of the people found some hope and they asked for his help. Guruji assured the people that Pir Hamza will be out of his fasting by noon by the will of Almighty. Therefore, Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Pai Mardana Ji went to meet the Pir. However, the disciples of Pir Hamza turned them away, saying that they are under strict instructions to not disturb him in any way. Thus, the benevolent Guru, Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Pai Mardana Ji sat under a bear tree or gooseberry tree just at a little distance from the dome building of the Pir Hamza. While Pai Mardana Ji played the rabab, Guru Ji sang Gurbani. The assurance given by Guruji spread throughout the city, and people sat with intense anticipation as the sun rose to the sky. Just at noon, a loud sound of thunder was heard from the direction of the dome beneath which Pir Hamza was sitting cracked and shattered. Thus, the sun's bright rays entered the dark dome and fell on Pir's face. The loud sound and rays of sunlight disrupted Pir Hamza's concentration, and he opened his eyes towards the crack. His body shook, terrified that the entire ceiling would collapse on his head. He sprang up quickly, opened the door, and raced out of the building, terrified. Friends, as a result, his fasting was stopped and people were relieved. Friends, Almighty Himself answers our call for help and saves us a million times. So we need to have faith always. As mentioned in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji on Ang 749. जिसके सिर ऊपर तू स्वामी सो दुख कैसा पावे. Meaning, when you stand over our heads, O Lord, how can we suffer in pain ever? After realizing what had happened, Pir Hamza Ghaus, full of anger, came towards Guruji and Pai Mardana ji. Tune in next Tuesday to know what does the Pir do and the story of buying truth and false. I hope this brings some value to you and your family. Thank you.